Rustico Elmore.
Thank you, Chair. And it's great to see you guys here today, finally with this bill on the floor, getting it passed. It's such a momentous occasion for the province. Thank you for all your hard work onto this. And, you know, it was about compromise in some cases, and I think you found a good solution. My question on this section, and one of the things I'm most excited about in this act is the temporary custody orders that can be given.
Sure.
And of course, one of the programs that'll help with is the alternate care provider program. I was wondering if you can just outline what this means to an alternate care provider or a grandparent raising grandchildren to be able to have this temporary custody order from the director.
Thank you for that. This is a big deal. This is a big help. We've heard from grandparents and family members that are caring for children in their home that required to leave their parents' care because of child protection issues and concerns. And this allows for a transfer of custody and guardianship, either temporarily or permanent, to another person other than the director. In our present legislation, that can only transfer to the director, to Jill and I,
Right.
to be the legal guardian of the child. But with this act, it will allow those grandparents and family members caring for children involved with child protection to be the temporary or permanent legal guardian, and that's a big deal. We know for sure that grandparents are excited about that, and that'll allow them to sign consent forms, seek medical treatment, get passports, be able to travel with the children in their home. So this is and for the youth and children to have some permanency. Yeah, so we're really pleased that that's included, and that's a big deal for us.
We also know that children do better when they're with family.
Okay.
And so we also know that children do better when they're placed with family. So it's a big deal for the children as well.
Rustico Elmore.
And thank you for that. Such a huge stride forward, and the people and part of that alternate care provider program, particularly the grandparents, are going to be so happy when this is finally passed. Now, one of the things, though, I know when I was minister, I really wanted to try and solve that second part of the alternate care provider program. And I know we've talked about this before, so bear with me. I just want to get it on the record here. So there are alternate care providers or grandparents raising grandchildren who have the children in their care, but there is no child protection issue. They're there because the parents maybe decided that was a better place for them to be, or through some other circumstance they're living with the grandparents or another alternate care provider. I guess my question is, again, looking at Section 5 here, it does say in Section 5(1)(a), they're in the custody of the director or other person pursuant to a temporary custody and guardian agreement under Part 3. And I can wait for Part 3 if you want, Chair, but in Part 3, it does talk about the child being in need of protection. I was wondering if that could be interpreted, and by saying, you know, I'm not going to be there for my child. I mean, there's a number of circumstances. An example might be I have to leave the province to go work for long periods of time. I want the child to live with my parents or my brother or sister. Is there a way to interpret that so that that child can still be part of the alternate care provider program?
Protection.
Yeah, so the answer is yes. If the child was placed there because of child protection reasons, but there are some family plans that this act probably doesn't capture when when families make their own plan. But we do have supports for those families in our department, in our greater department. And can we improve those supports? Yes. Right? So we'll continue to work with our colleagues in social programs and with our deputy minister and minister to sort of look at how we increase supports to every grandparent. Yeah.
Rustico Elmore?
Just a final comment. I just want to say thank you again, and I'm glad you found a way to make sure that those people are helped as well. I appreciate it. Congratulations again on bringing this act forward.